significant about you being humble, or you accepting something humbly, or accepting changes humbly and moving around, and certain individuals still trying to come at you after you humbly move around a situation, or humbly adapt, adjust, move accordingly. This could have something to do with losing things, um like whether that be a job, people, money, having to like move around. Um, but there's something about you quickly adjusting, quickly being able to adapt to changes, okay? The changes that are orchestrated by your enemies, or people who are hoping that this is going to shake you up or throw you off what you're doing, throw you off the purpose path. Another energy I was getting, um, there is some individuals who feel some type of way because of your consistency with being able to depart from evil. I was hearing this could have been cycles involving like people trying to gaslight, normal behavioral shifts, or evolution, lifestyle shifts or changes, evolving, maturing, maturity, and people trying to gaslight you about growing in a mature manner, as you should, um, people trying to demonize your growth, whatever that may look like. I was also picking up something about how healing it is to encounter, interact with a true divine masculine, just in general. Just in general. So, the good thing about social media, being social, um, but for my introverts, social media is that you do get to see that there are men and women, like for the men who have had bad encounters with women, and for the divine feminines who've had some bitter encounters with masculines. Um, you guys have crossed paths with divine masculines and divine feminines, whether that be in person or over the media, that keeps that hope within you. It's not something that, so it's something about the hope that God puts in you, about the desires of your heart, the things that you want to manifest, the things that you hope for, you wish for. There's something about God's conviction of you receiving these things, or having these things, or these promises being kept between you and the divine, just being far more stronger than the illusions and the fear mongering that karmic energies have been trying to attach or project onto you. Now, your consistency with being able to depart from evil, and they was trying to get me away from saying this. Sidebar: somebody does not want you to speak. Somebody wants you to be silent, or they're trying to attack your throat chakra, even your devices. So Uranus energy could be significant. Aquarius energy could be significant. Mercury energy can be significant. I believe someone said it is currently Mercury retrograde as well. Somebody's hoping that this Mercury retrograde would work in their favor when it comes to you speaking some truth about something, or even just expressing your personality, like as you are, as you're meant to be, um, unmanipulated by dark external forces. So, heavy emphasis on trying to take you out of yourself, take you out of your energy, to make you appear as something unappealing, unattractive, or something that closely pairs or matches up to a false narrative, or some type of smear campaign that was put out about you. Okay. Somebody doesn't want you to just be seen or heard by a particular person or particular people in your authentic self. So somebody's definitely trying to send some type of projections. So stay on top of your prayers daily. There's something significant about somebody just hoping that you kind of lack on your routine, some type of spiritual routine. They're hoping that something that they're constantly doing or conjuring, if you slip up or slack up on your spiritual maintenance, upkeep, or routine, they're hoping that whatever that they're trying to send, cast, or do can land. Okay. Heavy emphasis on the voodoo is still not working. The roots are still not working. The witchcraft is still not working. The evil eye is still not working. So in general, it's not working, but this could even be somebody ruminating. This could be somebody spiraling at the fact that it's not working on you. And a lot of the reason why it's not working on you because you're somebody who consciously departs from evil. You take it very literal, you take it very serious. There's something about when you do engage where evil rears its ugly head is that the intent on behalf of evil is to intertwine its energy with yours, thus being able to get away with whatever plan or plot, okay, to smear your name, smear your energy, or even try and attach themselves to you to feed and harvest off of you. This is where like that destiny swapping or people at least attempting to do so, the fear mongering about destiny swapping, okay? The paranoia, like wanting you to actually believe that they're powerful enough to do that when they're not powerful than you at all. The reason why they're targeting you, why they're obsessing over you in the first place, or why they felt the need to slander you or not play fair is because you're more powerful than them. So you're doing a pretty good job with not, being swindled by this illusion that someone so desperately wants you to consume. There's something about somebody trying to, or energies who try to force feed people illusions, whether they be illusions that they want the person to believe about themselves or the illusions that they're projecting of themselves. I hope that makes sense how I said that. So this is like if they're trying to force feed the illusion on a person, it's an illusion um that they want this person to consume so that they would um look at themselves like in an identity that that person has created for them, okay, that appeases their ego or their insecurities. um so yeah, there's something about you guys connecting with a counterpart, right? Like you were thrown or you kind of aligned with a counterpart where there was already like these plots and schemes being put on this person's life, like literally trying to take this person's life, trying to rob this person. It's either trying to rob this person or try to kill this person for some money. You guys literally met this person while they were like just on this karmic wheel of people that they trust trying to set them up, whether they be karmic relatives or karmic friends. Okay, karmic friends bringing in like third parties, that type of energy. You guys could have picked up on that, or the divine could have revealed that to you once you guys like started talking and like really like connecting and like there's something about a strong chemistry or strong connection between you and this person, and you guys can have like a connection like through the dream state. There's something about you having dreams, something about spirit revealing to you about people around this person plotting. This could have also been manifested in your personal, like your life directly, like people around you plotting on you, and you're literally like somebody who's very kind, somebody who's like a humanitarian, somebody who's cordial, helpful, attentive. You'll do little nice things or kind things to kind of like diminish any reason for there to be any type of conflict, right? Um there's something about little subtle actions that were taken to try and nudge you into some type of hostile energy or hostile reaction. So in a way, kind of almost like counteracting your kindness, this energy of depreciation or unappreciation, carelessness, right? Or a lack of reciprocity when it comes to being considerate. Okay, there's something significant about that energy, okay? Um, yeah, yeah, you're not a pushover. So you're able to recognize what somebody's intentions are for whatever actions that they're taking at any given moment, okay? Especially if it has something to do with them trying to be shady, okay? There's something significant about somebody stealing from somebody, like small, like in a small way. Something about somebody stealing like a little bit of something from somebody, hoping that either this person is not going to notice or this person is not going to actually be bold enough to say anything, to confront them, whatever. You guys do know that you can always, um, what's the word? There's, so what is it called when you can pray, intercede? Do you guys know that you can literally intercede in any situation? Like if there's anybody doing anything in the dark and your suspicions go off, or you intuit these things, you get some type of insight, you don't always have to directly confront a person to get your justice and your vindication. The fact that you were still able to identify it with your spiritual senses, your clairs, your spiritual eyes, whatever, all you have to do is nothing but a prayer. All you have to do is just pray. Okay, call judgment on the situation and pray. So heavy emphasis on you guys being able to move mountains without having to fight a carnal fight or in a carnal manner or with carnal weapons. The way that your enemies or these people, these one-sided battles or whatever, the way that they've been coming at you, you guys don't have to do what they do to try to get at you. There can be some people who even try to make attempts on your life. There's some significant about a stalker, like a long standing stalker. Like somebody who stalked you way longer than the situation like really even lasted. And what I mean by like the situation lasted, like even when you got to the point where you departed from evil, you departed from the situation, you disengaged, somebody was still, it's like somebody was triggered by your strength, your ability to do this, or it's almost like somebody felt offended by you not having your attention on them, you not seeing something um as important to keep up a battle or to join in on a battle or to compete with somebody to um try and prove yourself against somebody else who's trying to prove themselves to a person or to people. Again, a divine being, you're more concerned about proving yourself to the divine, right? Proving yourself to yourself, um, it's bigger than you, right? Hmm. It's bigger than you, but you understand um, a lot of the life that you do want to reap and desire um, depends a lot on the energy and the frequency that you're actively creating, that you're constantly creating and vibrating, okay, wherever you go and any of your interactions. With that being said, with you maintaining, vibrating on a God frequency, with the divine in truth, in integrity, okay, this is how you're able or you've been able to defeat your enemies in the past and why you're still undefeated, because their approach is not by using weapons that are mighty through God. They're using weapons that are carnal weapons. Okay, whether they're trying to use materials, whether they're trying to use sinful pleasures, greed, gluttony, compare or compete with you by the materials that they have, the cars that they drive, the clothes that they wear, the people that they know, whatever, carnal weapons. And you know what's so crazy about it all is like there's some significant about um whether male or female. There's something about someone leading with their sexuality, someone leading with their sensuality, someone leading with their body. There's something significant about somebody not even really being sensual, somebody being like sexual. So there could be an energy hyper focused on you, that's like hyper sexual, but they're not sensual. Okay, there's a difference between being sexual and sensual. Okay, so somebody hates this a seductive quality or some type of somebody hates your seductive quality. Okay, um I don't know, this could have something to do with your eyes, it has something to do with your eye contact, it has something to do with your voice, it has something to do with how you articulate yourself. Okay, your intellect, like your individual thought, your ability to think for yourself, okay? Your moral compass, like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's even something heavy emphasis on a confident it's like a combination, like it's like a confident humility, this contentment, this it's like you move in this energy of trustworthiness, as in you trust yourself, you trust God. You trust yourself, you trust God. You may not trust too many anybody else for real, but you trust yourself, you trust God, and for you, that's adequate. For you, that's enough. Okay? Like for you, it's like you're equipped with everything that you need, like for the rest of your life, with the divine, with your connection through the divine, with your outlook that you have on the world, through your connection and your knowledge of God, the wisdom that you're constantly cultivating, that's constantly being sharpened, okay, every time you encounter yet another karmic cycle with someone outside of you, okay? I'm hearing iron sharpens iron. So you guys could have definitely experienced these karmic cycles in the past with people, because these people were not like occupied enough. They were not busy enough. Like they were not productive enough. They didn't really have vision for real. You get what I'm saying? Like they didn't have foresight. Whatever they were investing their time in, it was selfly due to it was mainly due to self pleasure. Self pleasure, self gain, self pleasure, self gain, like an addict. Okay, even if they weren't an addict, these people could have some type of addiction though. But there's something about people just being like bored with themselves, bored with their own reality, bored with their own life, and seeing somebody like you, like in this vital energy and having something to live for, and believing in yourself and having a vision, and you actually know what you want to do and why you want to do it, and what community, or is it like like what community of people you want to do this. It's something about your overall plan. Okay, there could also even be like um this weird energy around not being able to digest or accept, you know how do you still have this loving energy or this loving optimism towards the world or towards others in general, like people in general, after all the fuck shit that you have experience, like from some fucked up ass people? Or like, how are you able to like retain your personality and your identity, like despite everything that was done to you, or despite everything that we're doing to you, right? Y'all, there was literally people counting the days for you to lose your mind, or for you to sound like you're losing your mind, or sound like you're talking crazy or something like that. But it's like the opposite is happening instead. But this isn't like, there's nothing different about this. Like this is your norm. There's something about you being known for being very forward thinking majority of your life. Huh. Very forward thinking. Um even when it comes to your spirituality and your connection with God, like your connection with God is something that's like very long standing. Um Like this is there's something about friends and family, like when y'all got older, and people just come, becoming of themselves, and um which you get to choose if you really want to devote yourself or have a real connection with God outside of your parents forcing you to go to church and stuff like that, and whatever. There's something about you kind of leading the way in your peer group, in your peer community, okay? When it comes to people like really wanting a deep connection, like a serious, deep relationship with God, okay? But maybe you didn't look like the traditional expectation. Um, there's something about your gifts, okay, your abilities, the way that you explain things, the way that you describe experiences or put things into perspective, okay? There's something about you being able to meet people in different walks of life with how you describe things or how you perceive things, or something about you just helping people from different walks of life gather a deeper understanding, or give them, like, you know how some of you guys definitely went through a cycle where people weaponized silence, people weaponized confusion, obscurity, and all of that, okay? Hiding things from you, being secretive, okay? But you being somebody who's highly intuitive, highly insightful, a dreamer, okay? You get inklings, you get downloads, you pick up on energy, like you being like very, very perceptive, okay? So it's almost like you having 80% or even 70%. Let's say you have 70% of clarity of a situation, okay? And so you're able to still move accordingly. You're still able to detect evil or divinity. That alone can help you move accordingly in a situation. Whether somebody's keeping something hidden, they're not telling you the full truth, they're omitting details, you can sense if there's evil present. And so you can move accordingly. There's something about you being that person in people's lives to kind of give them that 30% of clarity that they lack from previous situations, okay, or circumstances dealing with people, okay, where they had some clarity, like just from their own abilities, from the divine directly, but they still, the people who weaponized secrecy, okay, or deception, literally on purpose withheld that percentage to try and control that person, to bind that person. And you guys have experienced this directly, okay? You guys understand this, or now you have a total understanding of this same tired ass tactic and strategy. So depart, just continue departing from evil. It's almost like there was this energy of, there's something about you breaking out of the the rose colored glasses of evil and tradition. I don't know why I'm hearing like traditional evils, meaning it can be like people who share the same blood with you, whatever the case may be, but traditional evils, okay? Um, Something else that I've been guided to say too, I like to say it's a responsible thing to be able to recognize when a person is possessed, when is their soul operating, and when is an entity attachment or several entities or demonic spirits or demons operating out of that person. But let's be all the way real. We still have to hold that person's soul accountable for allowing themselves to be compromised and thus influenced by those demonic spirits. But it's still that person's soul governing themselves, but they're just being influenced by demonic energy, just like a divine being is that soul governing themselves, but they're being influenced directly by God, right? So somebody could have definitely been trying to get pity or whatever, for their bad behavior or for their indulgent behaviors in some type of evils or something like that, or like just being a very evil person, and trying to use trauma uh, as an excuse for them being toxic, evil, for them attacking you unprovoked. And it's like, no, yeah, nah. Mm-mm. So when you choose to depart and not engage and indulge your energy, they can't intertwine your energy. So if a smear campaign is created, if a false competition is created, if some gossip, some slander, some lies is created, if you do not engage and intertwine your energy, but instead you revoke, the sooner you revoke your energy, the sooner you pull your energy out of it, the better, because everything, every seed that was planted, everything that they put out is only going to cave in within themselves. You got the devil card and the three of pentacles in the reverse, right? It has to manifest within themselves. So if they're saying, "Oh, this is happening to you and you're doing this," da 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 da, da, this has to happen amongst themselves. It has to if you plant the seeds, it's going to grow, right? So you got the moon in the reverse, the ten of swords, the seven of wands. They're not protected. They're not safe. So you know how you guys have even heard how when you are truly in alignment with your divine self, you're a source of protection. So not only are you protected, but you're a source of protection to others because your protection goes wherever you go. So again, when you depart from a space that becomes evil, from a place, anything where there's evil, and you depart, you remove yourself, right? It's like the scripture that says, a house that doesn't have sound counsel isn't able to stand, right? So if you are the sound person in the scenario and you remove yourself, it's inevitable for that house to fall, okay? For that house to catch fire, hellfire, okay? So the quicker you remove yourself, the better. So you guys know that. You guys master that. You're mastering that depending on where you are in your timeline. But that is the reality. I'm just letting you know. Um, so yeah. There's even something about how people are able to like weigh you down with all these like toxic emotions or projections of emotions, what they want you to feel instead when it's really their emotions. Again, that comes from engaging or allowing yourself or intertwining yourself with the energy. Or here's the thing, like if they are aware of you, they know who you are, da 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 da. So they have an image. They know where to go so that they can direct and focus their emotions, their insecurities, and their energy onto you, right? With that being said, again, you just have to stay on top of your spiritual maintenance, okay? Your spiritual understanding and practice wisdom. Wisdom as in you know that these thoughts are not your thoughts. You know that God does not give you the spirit of fear. You know that God is not the author of confusion, but instead the devil is. So any type of thoughts that cross your mind, at any given time, if it doesn't seem godly at all, you get what I'm saying? That is an obvious that's obvious proof or evidence that okay, this is some type of demonic projection. Okay, and so you act accordingly. You pray, do your prayers, do your affirmations, do a spiritual bath, do a spiritual cleansing, cleanse the home, work out, shake that energy off, get in the sauna, sweat it off. There's so many. It's like there's so many. I love God because there's so many there's so many avenues and practices that we can engage in to literally shape. Tell me this, right? So when I was little, this song that used to be popular in the youth was "Shake, Shake, Shake, Shake the Devil Off, Shake, 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 Shake the Devil Off, Shake, 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 Shake the Devil Off." In the name of Jesus, shake the devil off. So, you know that you literally can shake off demonic energy? Literally. You literally can. Okay, so somebody from your past has made some type of decision here, a big decision, and they want to give you something, okay? Somebody wants to give you something, or somebody wants to make peace, okay? Someone from the past here. Okay, this could be a Queen of Pentacles, or this person can view you as a Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's very stable, okay? Somebody who's stable mentally, physically, spiritually, but physically, as in, even when you're hurt, even when you're betrayed in love and stuff like that, there's something about somebody admiring you being stable with your body, like you having boundaries, like you holding yourself to a standard, regardless of how beautiful you are, how attractive you are, how many people you could talk to, how quick you can talk to somebody, you can do this. It's like the way you the way you calculate your value, your worth, and stuff like that, is not dependent upon another person giving you attention. Okay. Yeah. It's somebody who views you as like wish fulfillment, like in family, like as a family, or somebody who's like family, as a friend, as a lover, as a business partnership, or just someone to invest in. Okay. This could be somebody who tries to come in with a small gesture at first, or like somebody could want to sneakily do this, or like just be low key, or okay. Yeah, the Chariot and the Six of Swords. So I think it's very clear, amongst a karmic group with that devil in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, they know about you receiving, like, are you retrieving some type of past life abilities, past life gift, past life soulmate. um they know about this. Now earlier I was saying that somebody wants to disrupt your ability, like to share something, talk about something, reveal something, especially when it comes to your intuition, or if you're like somebody who shares, like, oh, I had this dream, or oh, I thought about this today, but it really be like downloads, like, or something that's actively going on, like somebody is trying to disrupt that or interrupt that. um but there's something about you keeping somebody like 10 steps ahead when it comes to someone trying to set them up, or someone trying to do them harm. I just heard like fascination. There's some type of fascination about you being able to do this, even though there's some type of separation or distance between you and somebody. Like, this could even be like past dreams, past visions, past conversations that's like actively helping somebody today, you could have this effect on a lot of people. Confirmation. So somebody thought getting you out of the way was like, now they're going to be able, listen, somebody could have been in like some type of a close call car accident before you came into their life. There's something about people trying to fuck with their forward movement. So this is somebody experiencing something as far as like car accidents or accidents during travel, something to do with their feet, like something to do with their hands. Like it's something. So this could be like a broken leg, broken ankle, broken foot, broken hand, broken fingers, sprain something. It's something about trying to delay or throw off or slow somebody down, but not just slow them down, but slow them down to like take them out, to get them caught up or something. This could have been an energy that was being mirrored between like two counterparts as well. So another thing too, so this is for some of you, there is a counterpart where um I know some readers be like, oh, this person done had sex with this third party. Not all of these masculines slept with a third party. Let me say that. Because this is something I've been meditating on. Why would a third party still be so desperate to like try and destroy the divine feminine if the divine feminine has departed from the whole situation? Now, some of these masculines now, because don't sleep on who you are as a divine feminine and what you align with and what you attract. Some of these distorted or whatever divine mas, some of these they not giving it up because I just bro. Hold on, let me get confirmation. Because let me y'all could be celibate, okay? There's a counterpart, okay? There's some distance or separation. Both of you guys are celibate. Okay. Okay. And this is what's driving a karmic's obsession with you. This is what's fueling somebody's insecurities. Like if somebody was trying to mask their insecurities with some type of bravado display or some type of I'm a bad bitch, I'm a bad bitch, like I don't know, like somebody trying to be a show off, trying to flaunt, trying to boast, be haughty, be prideful. Okay. mm. When somebody rejected their sex with them, oh, all their insecurities came out, babe. All of them. I'm not lying. The lovers reverse. That is crazy, dog. Wow. Lovers reverse. Because what I was gonna say is, I know me personally, like, if I was dealing with somebody and they leave me and go sleep with somebody else and come back because now they realize witchcraft was done on them and blah 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 blah. Okay, that's good. That's good that you realize that, but hey, I can't do nothing for you because you don't fuck somebody else. Like I'm not with that. You know, if I can refrain from fucking someone else, you can too. Period. And if not, then you not for me. You not my divine masculine. Like that's why it be getting me. Like, let me tell you what be blowing me. Okay. And shout out to my, I know for sure legitimate readers that I faithfully watch because it's on one hand I can count them. But there's been a few times where I clicked on, another reader and stuff like that. And my thing is like, personally, when they say stuff like, oh, he had sex with this third party, da da da, your soulmate, your divine masculine. That ain't my divine masculine if he had sex with a third party. Fuck that. Who is this person? Who is this nigga? Like, why are we talking about this person? This person is irrelevant as fuck, right? So, for some of you guys, this masculine did not sleep with this third party. He did not have sex with this person. He didn't. He could have been a stalemate, could have been in a stalemate energy. Okay. Somebody could be a Pisces or have a Pisces placement, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio. Confirmation. Whoa. Somebody was too, somebody was like, it's given somebody was pouting over, I don't know if I want to say a pouty energy or like, indifference. Somebody could have been in this energy of indifference, like when somebody was making some type of like trying to throw themselves at them. So we have death in the reverse and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Hey, so I've been noticing a pattern. Hmm. Wow. Somebody don't want to walk away. Look at this. Somebody don't want a situation to end. A King of Cups. So this person, they've been trying to throw or trying to get somebody to sleep with them or whatever, but this person's still been stuck on the past. Somebody's focused on the past. Confirmation, temperaments. Somebody's been focused on a plan on how can they repair something. Um, and just confirmation. I was about to say somebody's been using some type of distance or some time to actually build themselves to where they feel more sure, they feel more confident about themselves to move forward with you. Okay. That we're not justifying. That's why you got the Knight of Pentacles here. We're not justifying. Okay, we're not justifying them allowing all this shit to happen the way it happened now and not give you any clarity and stuff. We're not justifying that, but somebody did use this fallout with you as an opportunity to build themselves up. Okay, with the screen card. Mm. Yeah. Whoa. Damn. So I had asked. Oh, damn. So in the meantime, though, this person was just heartbroken the whole time. This person was heartbroken the whole time. Somebody could be in hermit mode. They was definitely experiencing so it's the same fucking energy on both sides. So let me tell you what I'm getting. There's a third party, an unhinged third party, bro. This person was attacking you and you was like, why is this person like fixated on me? And I literally like I walked away from this situation. This person has been in the same energy with this counterpart. Like a counterpart could feel like, yo, like they haven't even been talking to the divine feminine or like whatever. And this person has still been coming at them like this. And you know why? You know why? Because he won't sleep with her. He won't sleep with her. She won't sleep with him. It's something like that. Because the person won't have sex. Like, I don't know. Like, there could have been something else, that confirmation. There could have been something else that they were getting out of the connection with the person. But sex was not one of them. Sex was not what they wanted. Like, I don't know. This could even been like companionship or something. Like somebody to talk to. But in the meantime, you know what I'm saying? But somebody is not attracted to this person. Somebody's not attracted to this person. There's something significant about other people trying to get at this person or trying to bring other people to this person, okay, and this person not being attracted to them. Damn. Yo, how the high priestess come out back to back after I said that, bro? Yo, yo, oh, and they mad. Oh my God, Lord Jesus. Oh my God. Somebody feel offended. So, okay, somebody could have a nice body. Somebody could have a nice body. Um, this can be one individual or multiple individuals. There's something significant about somebody having a nice body, somebody having like some material, some type of materials or brands, a certain kind of car, oh, some shit like that, and somebody feel offended like that they can't get this emperor or this empress, because this would be both ways, but they can't get this emperor to like just give in like on some reckless shit, like because he not on that. Like this this is somebody, bro, this is somebody who's also meant to like transform their bloodline as well. Like this is like giving natural born leader. This could be somebody who's already achieved certain leadership positions. Okay, you could also mirror this energy as well in your life. Yeah, with the world card, y'all definitely mirroring this energy. You got mirror energy. Look at that. And the two of cups. Hmm. You know what I get with the world card in the other in the reverse? Like you guys being like in these leadership positions like throughout your journey, you and this counterpart, like this is given like on like the benevolent light side of life and the benevolent dark side of life. Like you guys are having like some type of leadership. Like is there something about your essence, your energy? Like I'll give you an example. I feel like it's a good enough example for me. Like for example, um I might be like the nature earthy girly, you know, herbal girly and stuff like that. But when I do want to go out, because I don't go out like that, but like for example, especially in college when I used to go out, when I used to go out, people can just be standing around on the floor or whatever. I go in the middle of the floor and start dancing, and now everybody dancing for real, for real. Like we dancing for real, like leading like that. That's what I mean by like benevolent dark. Like you guys could have like you guys could both have an energy like that. Like, mm okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. There's something about a third party that parties a lot, but they kind of just they kind of just fade in with everybody else. But you can have like some type of standout energy about you or something that's set apart about you, like without even trying. But this could be somebody who tries a lot, somebody who tries hard to stand out. Okay. What do we need to see about this energy? Well, okay, so there's a third party that is in despair here. Okay, somebody's very, very upset about a King of Pentacles. Okay, in a Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles situation here. Emperor in the reverse. A message. Uh, a message, a heated argument, a triggering message, okay? Some type of triggering communication. This can even be being discussed amongst some people here, okay? That this third party is upset about, crying, losing sleep, stressing about a King of Wands. Okay. Why? Yeah, like what did he say to her? Or something could have been exposed? Some messages, receipts? Either something was exposed or there was something communicated. They got this third party like, ooh, damn, in total darkness right now. Yep. Somebody could have blocked this person. Somebody did block this person. Somebody is definitely blocked on somebody's phone or some type of communication platform. Somebody's definitely blocked. Yeah. And somebody like this third party is really like not handling this well. Okay. Mm. But my thing is, this is somebody who wanted someone to block you out. Though this could have been somebody who was manipulating some type of communication, or from you. They wanted somebody to keep something hidden or not clear something up with you or whatever. It came out again. Both of them. Oh my god! Whoa! What is happening? Yo. Okay. Damn. Yeah. Yo. I can't even see it's the way that the card's coming out. Like it's the way the card's coming out, y'all. And this has something to do with an emperor, a king of pentacles. And he's in the upright, so he definitely communicated some truth, and it's a hard pill to swallow for this third party. Okay, let's see what this person is gonna do with this energy though, because we've seen what this third party you know this third party was doing in the past, like towards you, and you weren't even doing shit, you know? Stalking you, okay? Somebody could have taken your address out of somebody's personal information. Somebody could have been stalking you, put up to your home or something like that. Some of you guys could have recently changed residences or something. Oh my goodness. Somebody's upset because they can't get any information or any details, like um they can't find out where you are. They can't get into something to affect you, or they're not able to penetrate you or affect you, okay? Yeah, this is a bugaboo energy. Mm-mm. Okay, so what is this person doing, like, about whatever was said to her, whatever these messages about that got them stressing like this? Like, what is she gonna do about it? A decision. Two of Wands. So somebody could have told somebody straight up that they want somebody else, or they want to make something right with somebody. Somebody was definitely confronted about some lies here. Somebody could have got some type of confirmation from a third party. Somebody could have, so it's a third party of a third party. A third party that a third party was connected to. This masculine could have got some type of truth from these people about this third party, involving some messages or some communication. Hmm. Okay, what is this decision? Huh? What about the Empress? What about the Empress? Confusion. The Seven of Cups. So this person's trying to attack your finances, your fortune, your body. Um, oh, somebody. So somebody's trying to attack your methods of progression or forward movement. This can be your technology. This can be um travels, be your body or something like that. Like somebody's going all out because they feel like somebody's about to approach you and they want you to be unappealing to somebody, or they want to confuse the energy here. Like there's some type of confusion casted over this Empress. Somebody wants you to be confused. Or somebody's confused about your energy. Somebody's confused about a decision about your concerning you. Like what? About somebody wanting to give to you or be fair. Okay. Confused. I don't understand. I don't understand the confusion. That part don't make sense. Hmm. They're confused because of the Hermit. Because it was so many illusions. Somebody did a lot. Somebody said a lot. There's something about some outrageous lies. Oh my God. A whole storyline. Uh, Somebody had a whole storyline. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. To have you left out in the code, okay? That is crazy. What was the storyline? Something about your money. What was the storyline? Yeah, some type of secrecy about how you get your money or how you're in this stable position. Like, okay, hmm. Somebody was trying to say a masculine was leeching off a female, like to stay up or something like that. A divine masculine. Somebody's trying to downplay a divine masculine, how he get his money. But so I'm assuming for the feminines, they were trying to say like maybe you was doing some type of sex work or sexual favors or something like that. But they were definitely saying that a masculine was like codependent on like using a woman or using women or something like that for finances. So somebody was trying to discredit. Why am I picking up on a karmic feminine discrediting a divine masculine? Um it's almost like wanting him to like be humiliated or something, like um by somebody that he takes serious. Like they want this masculine to get humiliated by a love interest that he actually takes serious, like that he actually desires, like on a serious level besides just physical. They want this masculine to be seen as some type of gigolo energy or a brokey. So they could be attacking this person's visibility. attacking this person's work. I mean, but you got the Eight of Pentacles in the upright though. You know what this is? This karmic therapist, this is somebody who's binding themselves, okay? They do a lot of binding work. This person is binding themselves. I feel like what I'm tapping into right now and I'm about to get out of, this is somebody who's like, this is them inside of their head. Like, this is them, like, this is, because this keeps coming out. This confusion keeps coming out. This is inside of this person's, oof. Yeah, okay. It's given a non-fucking factor. It's somebody who's still trying to be relevant and they're a non-factor on both sides now. Confirmation. You know what I said? We in this person's head. Like, this is somebody who's trapped in their mind now. This could be a fire sign. Somebody's trapped in your head about somebody investing in you or about you and what you've invested in yourself. Something to do with your appearance. Okay. Something to do with how you're showing up, your power. Okay. Your self-esteem. Okay. Like, this person is like spiraling because of this. Like, because somebody's attracted to you still. Yeah, this is crazy. I had wrote something yesterday and I was like, as he reads the text, he reflects on the things he didn't say. As he reads the text, he reflects on what he didn't say. Dang, what I say after that? So somebody could definitely be rereading text messages. So they could have been rereading text messages when you were still reaching out, when you were trying to fight for something. Okay. Again, this could have something to do with yeah, there's something significant about retrieving messages. Retrieving messages. This could be messages pertaining to you or messages pertaining to this third party. Somebody's rereading or reading over some messages or something like that. Yeah. Focus. Somebody's reading. What is going on? He reflects on the things he didn't say. And now all he can think, I miss her. I miss my babe. It's somebody who really misses you. They miss your face. They miss your taste. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, this is somebody who's not confused about who you are. Okay. Or they're not confused about how they see you anymore. Uh, yeah. It's somebody who views you as like fulfilling. And I know a lot of times we say like wish fulfilled or somebody overindulging, but heavy emphasis on fulfilled. They feel satisfied. They feel fulfilled with you. Maybe this person felt like didn't feel this way once upon a time towards you with that confusion energy, but the confusion is in reverse now. So this could have also been like some kind of projections, some type of distortion, emotional manipulation by external parties. Mm-hmm. Damn. Somebody could have been trying to avoid like what they thought would be a stumbling block, like because of their heart or because of their emotions, because of how sensitive they are. Um, Connected to some type of past situation though. There's somebody who was hurt in some type of past situation. Okay. Something about you igniting some type of feelings, okay, trigger somebody, trigger some type of fears, trigger some type of anxiety in someone. You know what? You know, so the bigger picture, right? The bigger picture in this situation is the relationship between the divine feminine and God, the divine masculine and God. That's that's the deepest part of all this energy right now. Like this is something about going through ups and downs, or like when you're in the valleys. Like this is somebody who was tempted or tested, like when it comes to their devotion to God. Like let's say they were down on their luck, or they were in need of something, or they were in lack, okay? And literally the temptation was like what they were in need of or in lack of. Like it was all of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, you were connected to um a decision that somebody was supposed to make, but ultimately ultimately it's between like it's it's having to do with their relationship and their devotion, their commitment, them keeping their covenant with the divine, them not allowing themselves to be tricked out of their covenant with the divine just because of what something looks like. This can have a lot to do with finances, okay? This have a lot to do with wealth or prosperity, advancement, and career, anything like that. And there's something about somebody being tempted, like by a shortcut or by some type of glamour, glitter, okay? And they were being tested by God. This could be somebody y'all have a lot in common, or there's you guys have a lot of similar spiritual attributes for sure. Um, Damn, there's something about somebody not choosing to protect the divine being in their life was also them choosing not to protect themselves, and they realize that now. They're realizing this, they've realized this, and this is how they were able to be hit with some type of tower moments, okay? Why some type of betrayal, some type of close call betrayal. This would be somebody who experienced several close calls, okay? There's something about people having to replan or like replan something because somebody's like too quick on their feet, like somebody's too strategic. A divine masculine, maybe, okay, divine feminine too. There's something about people trying to replan a setup, okay? Like like what the hell? Because somebody on their P's and Q's like real good, but it's giving like looking at you like a lick. Like somebody is looking at a divine masculine, or somebody was sizing this masculine and this feminine up like some kind of lick or something. Like, but it's something about you being too, it's like your gifts, you you being tapped into your gifts, okay, your senses, your clairs. Like it's giving ninja vibes. Like it's giving ninja vibes. Um, hmm. Yeah, did I say that already? I think I did. By this person not protecting you when they were supposed to protect you, okay, whether this was a feminine was supposed to speak up or defend a masculine, or a masculine supposed to defend or speak up for a feminine, this person
also simultaneously did not protect themselves from something involving these same people that they were supposed to protect you from. Literally, it's like you got attacked and pushed out because you was protecting this counterpart from the people around them. The people around them pushed against you because you was protecting this counterpart. And this counterpart, because these people was all they knew, sided with these people who was already working against them to work against you. Okay, boom. So yeah, you departing, it just, this deck of cards just all failed. That needed to happen. That was supposed to happen. Okay. Mm. So there could be, somebody could have like a a salty ass homeboy that feels some type of way. Like they could feel like this, or a sibling, a family member. They could feel like this masculine is always failing forward. Or this could even be like, you could be a feminine. This could be karmic relatives or a karmic friend that look at you that way. Like they feel like you fail forward. Okay? Like whether you lost something, whether you had to be rerouted, be redirected, whether you have to start over. I don't know, but somebody views something about your life as you failing forward. Like they intended for some type of loss or um some type of shift. They intended for that to knock you down a few pegs. Um hmm. Confirmation with the Eight of Pentacles. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay. Five of Cups. Hmm. Damn. Oh my god, y'all. Oh my god, y'all. Look at this. You got the Five of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. But this person is still focused on the Queen of Cups. So, and then you got the King of Cups, and then the Five of Wands. Like, bro, with that failing forward energy, it's like there was a lot of action and a lot of mouth. What that mouth do? There was a lot of communication invested in literally destroying a connection. And somebody sitting up looking at this man like, why it seem like he loved this girl even more? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, there's something about that that's significant. Okay. I'm telling you, like, whatever you guys communicated, whatever moments y'all shared previous to some type of separation, it has a lot to do with premonitions. It has a lot to do with giving somebody the inside scoop or putting them on about some type of premeditated like attacks. Premeditated. Secretly competing. Ah, God. Mm, 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 mm. So they still carried out some type of plans or something, but it's like it only helps somebody reminisce, reflect, appreciate you more, okay? Or feel like you actually had their best interest at heart. Like you really was the one looking out for them. Okay. And you know, by these people doing that, it actually made you it made your energy stand out more. Like your intentions, like your purpose of even being in this person's life, it made it even more clear. So hmm I'm telling you, like all you have to do is get out of the way, collective. The moment you identify some evil, you go ahead and you let whomever you came to the party with, you let them know if they insist on staying there and you can't get them to come or leave, then hey, you still supposed to depart from evil. That's just you being responsible, with your covenant with the divine. I mean, that is what God said, depart from evil, right? And you have to trust that you did your due diligence, you did your part, okay? By notifying, by, speaking what your eyes is able to see, illuminating what you're able to see while somebody else is under construction, okay? You're being viewed as someone who has an indestructible spirit, okay? I come in peace. You're someone who comes in peace. And I feel like that card came out like just a reminder, okay? Yeah. With this unhappy relationship here. Because there were people trying to flip a narrative or demonize like very normal things in a connection, like just differences. Like these people were trying to use this to their advantage, like to destroy a connection. When the whole time you come in peace. Okay? Like this is somebody, they had their own traumas, they had their own learned behaviors and stuff, just like you did, whatever. Okay? And so y'all clash sometimes, especially with this person that's under construction. Yeah. It says many want to replace or take your divine partner's spot. Hmm. Yeah, this could be like a wake up call for this divine counterpart too. They realize, yeah, they were tempted out of their spot, or they feel tempted, they feel tricked out of their spot. Yeah. There's something about very powerful prayers, or you praying very powerful prayers, or somebody, yeah, being very prayerful at this time, taking care of themselves, or relaxing with spa day. Mm-mm-mm. This that spa day can be even be like rejuvenate, like renewal, like somebody wanting to renew something or renew themselves, rejuvenate something or rejuvenate themselves, or something about refresh. Somebody could want to refresh something. It says, I want to know if we can work this out. Behind the scenes is how somebody feels behind the scenes. This is what's going on behind the scenes. Okay. You got magic induced homelessness. Somebody was trying to attack your stability, okay? Because somebody wants to work something out with you. Somebody could be trying to attack that person's stability because they know that person wants to work something out with you. It says time apart for growth and breaking of spells. Everything works together for your good. Everything works for your good. Even the worst shit that motherfuckers can do to you, that shit is working for your good, collective. Period. Your partner only wants you. See what I said earlier? Somebody was big mad because this person was not sexually attracted to them. Okay. They could have taken advantage of the companionship, the conversation, okay? The entertainment. It's almost like an empress or an emperor being entertained by jesters for the simple fact that they can be graced by the eyes of an empress or emperor. But that's all it'll be. Gossip and rumors. So there's some gossip or rumors going on because this person wants you or only wants you. So some people are gossiping about the fact that somebody want to work something out with you. Look, this is somebody who they felt like they needed to make sure this wasn't just sex with you. I needed to make sure this wasn't just about sex. This is somebody who was really afraid of like getting their heart broken. Like somebody know that they put it down. Like somebody know somebody know this and they know these things about themselves, but they didn't want that to be the main attraction. You get what I'm saying? You know, there's somebody who really wanted real love, okay? Not just some good ass sex or a good sexual chemistry. Like somebody like seriously wanted to like improve their lives, become a better version of themselves. Hmm. Yeah. So this karmic energy that was trying to get you blacklisted, or this person could now be being blacklisted. Okay, but this person is definitely trying to get you blacklisted. Okay. Yeah, and somebody who's triggered because somebody loves you, flaws and all. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. There's somebody who why I heard my guide say a ravenous wolf. Like I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Like this person felt pushed to really try to violate you. Okay, you gotta teach me by Music Soul Child. So this counterpart that was under construction, like this person could feel like you taught them how to love, or like you taught them something significant. Okay, distinguishing about love. Okay, teach me how to love. Show me the way to surrender my heart. Girl, I'm so lost. Teach me how to love. How I can get my emotions involved. Teach me how to love. So something about that song is heavily significant with this person's energy or vibration. Oh, why they was under construction. Okay. Oh, this is what I was hearing too. So it's something about the way that somebody showed up with you in the beginning. Like, I don't know if partial of this person was pretending or performing, but it's something about somebody needing to reflect back on how they were with you, like when before they got these people involved. And even though they didn't have particular resources or materials or a certain status or that they felt like they needed to have to, officially be loved, approved, validated, loved by someone, like basically earn your commitment and your devotion, and it actually be steadfast and long lasting. Somebody felt like they needed to be like, somebody felt like they didn't have enough. But the whole thing is like you love this person just for them being their authentic selves with you. You get what I'm saying? Like that's how you guys even connected or attracted, aligned in the first place. So it's something about somebody having to go back and tap back into that energy or tap back into themselves before they allow their energy to be filtered through so many of these unhealed as karmic energies that only claim them when they doing good. Mm-mm. Meanwhile, you got this karmic energy over here that cannot rest or be paid until the job is complete. So somebody, look, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Somebody was doing a lot. Cannot rest nor paid until the job is complete. I'm also getting that like about a divine connection. Like some type of level up that somebody wants, or some type of life of luxury, some type of like a true sustaining level up. It's like it's going to come through a divine partnership. Somebody became big-headed with supposed power, and now they're experiencing harsh mental issues. Well, who might that person be? Could it be that third party that was in the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords? And as soon as I picked up the deck, I seen this. Whoa! Wow! Interesting. Oh, well, damn! We part the deck again. That's crazy. A fire sign. Somebody's experiencing mental health issues because of what you look like, or because of how powerful you are, because of how strong you are, because of how determined you are. You're still determined. Saying is one thing when it's really another. So this is somebody who's trying to redefine your strength as something else, or redefine the way you're going about something as something insecure or low vibrational, or I don't know, trying to misguide something about you, but nah, this no, this is you got multi-talented, multi-gifted, and multi-blessed. It was crazy. I don't know what stained this card, but somebody was trying to stain your energy. Meanwhile, you're still multi-talented, multi-gifted, and multi-blessed. It's somebody who thought they really left a stain like in your life, like something that they did, some lies here. Their lies over your prayers? I think not. You got prayerful, lots of prayer, praying always, peculiar, steady prayer life. And you already had the card that said powerful prayers come out. Yep. So this gossip, these gossip, the gossip and the rumors is no match to your prayers. The fuck? Your very powerful prayers. Hmm. Yeah, someone feel like they fumbled the realest on their team, they'll never get that back. But here's what a counterpart is learning too, that these people that they were connected to, some of these counterparts don't walked away, or there's some type of distance between them and these people. Okay, some karmic friends or karmic relatives, but what it's actually going to be is going to be the same way, like domino effect. When this person walks away from these people that they invested in, that they trusted in, okay, these people are going to realize that they also fumbled the realest on their team, which will be this counterpart. By playing with them, like, oh my God. By playing with them. Ain't that something? Torturing this person. Look, rather pursue lavish living than restore balance. This is this is the path they was trying to put this person on, bro. Using love spells. There's something significant about an inhabitable environment, okay, or disrupting or disturbing this person's environment, this person's home, their residence, or creating some type of discomfort for them. Torture. That's why torture is here. Able to maintain false facade on social media, but not in real life, especially not in the presence of a divine true soul. This could be why some type of distance was sustained as well. Goodness. Yeah, evil contracts. Because your distance is inspector energy, because you're gonna see, you're gonna be able to tell. Like somebody can have a low cut. Mm. You got underground caves, secret societies inside mountains. Okay, this could be like some type of underground like clubs and stuff like that, or yeah, internally fragmented. Yeah. So some type of community here. This makes me think about those underground clubs. Okay, there's a group that stole something here. They stole land, artifacts, sacred tools, and even lives. They shall not be able to escape the wrath of God. Destroyers of earth will suffer. There could be something significant about missing jewelry. It says evil intent projected onto true love, career, success, financial flow, optimism, and faith. Burning. So this community could be like burning, or wherever they used to meet up at, that could be burning or falling apart, or something going on with it. Something going on. Shit, this could even be like people's sexual health with this burning energy. You got domination spells, desire to make you powerless. Mm. Somebody could have they called themselves trying to slick cheat and ended up pregnant. Somebody could be a cook, or they're cooked, or I don't know. Somebody's last name could be Cook. or this person, yeah, like this person could. They could be saying that, or this person could, like, oh my god, damn. Yeah, this person who wants you to believe things are not going to get better for you, but it's already happening. Yeah. This is somebody who refused to let somebody go or to separate from somebody or like to leave somebody alone out of spite. They did this out of spite. Okay. Something you want is coming towards you, collective. And this is a rare occurrence. Okay. Your divine connection, it could be a rare occurrence. Your energy is a rare occurrence. Okay. This is going to be remarkable. You got remarkable, a rare occurrence, something that you want is coming towards you. Again, this could be a connection. This could be some type of financial opportunity. Like this could be whatever it is that you want, it's coming towards you. Okay. And you're getting some type of relief from chronic issues or pain involving energy leeches, harvesters, and vampires. Okay. I want y'all to see them cards together. We all need to see that together. Relief from chronic pain and issues involving energy leeches, energy harvesters, and vampires. All right, you guys, my phone on 1%. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all of you who wrote me and who liked the video. I'm going to come back. I just got to put my phone on the charger. All right. Thank you.